Welcome back, viewers and subscribers. It's your girl, Starflames, and we are back with another video, baby. So, if you're new, you guys know the do. Be sure to subscribe to my channel, turn on your notification bell, and join the party. Now, while you're at it, give this video a big thumbs up and help your girl out. Now, guys, I've been busy learning Mandarin on Red Note. Anything I can do to help my fellow Americans, I'm gonna do it. Even if it means I'm gonna download that app on every single device for it to be the most downloaded app from the App Store to send a strong message that y'all need to let those American people keep their TikTok app. I'm going to do it. So even if you think you're not going to use Red Note, mass download the app so those people can keep TikTok, because a lot of people have relied on TikTok to feed their families, pay for medical insurance, medical bills. The list goes on. If you guys remember, the pandemic hit and a lot of people were displaced in terms of their jobs, their homes. Many people didn't know how they were going to survive. And through TikTok, many people got a resolution. They came out of poverty. They cleared their debts. Many people were able to go back to school, start a booming business. And as such, while we have discrepancies with all the social media apps that we use, and we can't just look at TikTok and say, oh, there's so many discrepancies with TikTok. TikTok is one of the apps that truly helps people from all walks of life around the world. Whenever something is going on and the media lies to us, there's always a few whistleblowers on TikTok. So I'm going to do all I can do to help the American people. And so far, Senator is saying, you know what, TikTokers, the app should be removed from the App Store on the 19th for you guys, but don't give up on us yet. I think we may have some news. So it seems as though they're going to roll back their decision, keeping our fingers crossed. I don't think they're going to ban TikTok. Honestly, I don't think they're going to do it. The people are putting up a good fight so far, and I love that for the people. Now, guys, let's talk about Drake, because earlier, well, actually, it was yesterday that we learned that the petition that Drake had initially filed against UMG and Spotify, we heard that he had withdrawn the petition. However, this morning I could see some reports saying Drake suing UMG. I'm like, no, this has to be some, media error. But then as I've checked, and I'm seeing more media outlets saying the same thing. Then I remember that in the report yesterday, according to the court documents, UMG did not respond to Drake withdrawing the petition or anything. UMG was a part of the negotiation. So as such, I'm saying, you know what? It literally all makes sense now. So Drake is going full blown on his own record label. He is in a lawsuit and he's pointing out a lot of things. He's like, how dare you allow Kendrick Lamar to attack me like that? It is malicious. It's inflammatory. Those statements that he made about me. And not only did you guys do that, you helped him to be the headliner for the Super Bowl. How dare you guys do me dirty like that? That's literally what Drake is crying about. Drake is literally a cry baby. And as I've said last week, when Drake released that diss track against LeBron, UMG was like, no you don't, deleting from YouTube. So as such, that Drake is hella pissed and he's severely butthurt at this point. And if Drake cannot have his way, he's going to ensure that no one else has their way. No, according to reports, right, Drake, UMG used Not Like Us to tear down my career, sues label for defamation. I don't understand why is it that he can't take the heat. You threw some punches at, Kendrick Lamar, and Kendrick, fought back. It's self-defense. How is it that you're going to tell someone that, listen, on the scale of 1 to 10, your level of self-defense, with 10 being the highest and 1 being the lowest, right? Your scale, you should be at a 2, defending yourself. It doesn't make any sense. And that's the message that Drake is literally sending. He's like, if you and I have a rap battle beef, even though we're from the same record label, UMG should allow me to defend myself to a level 10. But when it comes to you, because I was here before you should not be allowed to defend yourself past the level 2. And I find that to be highly hypocritical, because Drake has gotten so much from UMG, amazing deals, $500 million deals and all of that jazz. But now that it is Kendrick's time to step up, why does he have a problem with the label pushing their artists? That's bad mind, That's literally enviousness and jealousy. Go back and make a diss track, sit down and look at Kendrick's weaknesses in each diss track and just highlight them and use them against him. But I guess Drake is saying, you know what? I'm going to teach you all a lesson. Don't mess with me, because I should have my way. I should get what I want whenever I want it. Literally, that's what this man is given. Now, according to reports, Drake is not backing down in the war against his own label. In fact, he's now upped the ante. Just imagine that phrase, by suing Universal Music Group for spreading the false and malicious narrative. He's a pedophile. TMZ Hip Hop has learned. Drake filed a defamation case Wednesday morning in federal court in New York City, ripping UMG for releasing and promoting Kendrick Lamar's vicious diss track, Not Like Us. In the docs obtained by TMZ Hip Hop, Drake says UMG knew full well Kendrick's lyrics and images in the video, referring to Drake as a pedophile, were false and dangerous. You guys, when I say pedophile, please read between the lines, okay? Now they're saying, in the suit, he calls Kendrick hit filled with inflammatory and shocking allegations was a goldmine for UMG, and he says they had an ulterior financial motive in promoting it. Drake claims his label was doing everything it could to pump up Not Like Us because it knew it would devalue his music and brand, and therefore give UMG leverage in the future contract negotiations with Drake. Makes sense, but still yet, you could have upped your game, right? They're saying, keep in mind, Drake's last UMG contract signed in 2022 was a blockbuster deal worth a reported $400 million. Drake says he bought receipts to show just how far the label went to turn Kendrick's song into an anthem. According to the suit, UMG paid a third party to use bots to increase the song's streams by at least 30 million and engage in a pay-for-play scheme with at least one radio promoter. He claims UMG attached the label chart-topping Not Like Us, despite knowing that title was based on fraudulent data. It also clear Drake's very mindful of what's going down in New Orleans next month. In the suit, he claims UMG was in on getting Kendrick the Super Bowl halftime gig so the song could be performed on that massive stage, which he calls one of the most significant and viewed cultural events of the year. Man, Drake is having a meltdown. You gotta wonder, will the NFL and Fox, which is airing the Super Bowl, allow Kendrick to use the pedophile lyrics when he performs? Interestingly, Drake isn't going directly after Kendrick in the suit. In fact, he says this lawsuit is not about the artist who created Not Like Us. It is instead entirely about UMG, the music company that decided to publish, promote, exploit, monetize the song, which it knew contained false claim. But a lot of music contains false claims. Maybe more than 90% of them. Come on, dude. Now they're saying, As for how the song put Drake in danger, he points out that since Kendrick dropped the mega hit, there have been multiple shootings at or near his Toronto mansion, one of which ended with one of his security guards getting pew-pewed. We all think that you orchestrated Drake for this very moment. We believe that you're behind that. They're saying the music industry and fans of Kendrick and Drake thought Drake was retreating in this legal battle because on Tuesday he filed a motion to drop a legal action he'd filed against UMG and Spotify in New York State Court. Our sources tells us that was merely done to clear the way for this new federal case. Oh my God. Oh my God. No, Drake is a snaky. And this is not good for UMG because UMG, they have quite a few lawsuits already dealing with. Their name has been mentioned in, racketeering and conspiracy to support Sean Diddy Combs with his crimes of trafficking and all of that. So, this is definitely not a good look for UMG. And this is going to also ruin Drake's career. I'm not praying for you, but I believe that we all can literally see it. UMG is going to basically do everything to hold him back at this point because of what he's doing. I understand Drake's sentiment to an extent, but when you look at how the music world is, everything is about, a story. It's a fairy tale. Most music contains, a fairy tale, dreams, just the dreams of, I did this and my fancy car and me and them bitches. I got 20 hoes down in New York and I did this and the cars in the background, the jewelry, the expensive, mansions, and these, rappers don't even own half of those stuff. Many of them haven't even lived half of that life. So, while he's saying that, they allowed Kendrick to make those statements about him, I understand that he's a human being, he has feelings, but at the end of the day, he's in the music industry. How is it that you're out here throwing blow at people, shading Rihanna, shading everyone, shading Ye, but when it comes to you taking a little heat from a rap battle, you're gonna cry a river. Come on, dude. Get some backbone, and most of all, get some therapy because you have the money, you can afford it. But I do believe in the midst of all of this, Kendrick was in fact orchestrated against Drake. And I do believe that the claims that he's making in terms of UMG pushing up Kendrick for the Super Bowl and everything, yes, I do believe it because even before Drake filed that lawsuit, that has always been, the talk of the streets, mostly on Insta. But guys, that's all I have to share in this video with you all. Let me know what are your thoughts while you're at it. Give this video a big thumbs up, share, stay safe, and see you guys in the comment section. Peace.